Good evening, YTPC. My name is Walter Kirk, and I'm on I-85, leaving North Carolina, heading to Dalton, Georgia, for my next project. I got a 5-hour drive ahead of me. I'm loaded up like the Beverly Hillbillies in the back, pipes, tobaccos. Most of the pipes I brought are pipes I need to work on. Just give me something to do when I'm off. Smoking a near something number something. I'm not sure. I just know I like it. It's a good smoker. Inside of it, I'm smoking some Ravenwoods 3 Farthing stones. It's kind of we call it a crossover English blend. To me, it reminds me a lot of the way Northwoods used to taste. I always feel like Northwoods changed a little bit over the years. And it's a little less sweeter than East Farthing, if you ever had East Farthing. It's kind of another Frog Morton clone. But it's actually a clone of a clone, because it's actually a match. The people who made it, Ravenwoods, trying to match Shortcut the Mushrooms by Just for Men. And when they quit making it, they took like 3 months of their time trying to break that blend down and make a match. Then they sent it out to people they knew that were Shortcut the Mushroom fans and verified that it was a pretty good match. Some of these people still had the original. This got Black Cavendish, Latakia, Dark Burleys, I think, Virginias. And like I said, if you like East Farthing, and a lot like, it has the Latakia feel of East Farthing, but it's not as sweet. East Farthing is kind of like a milder multi-douche, and this one is a milder Easter Farthing, I think. There's a slight sweetness to it. But like I said, the sweetness is more like Northwoods or Countryside. Maybe a little bit like Arrowhead that Paul's Pipe Shop makes. But not as sweet. I think Arrowhead's a little bit sweeter than this. This is made by Ravenwoods. You find them on Briar Fellowship. They throw stuff up, it sells out, and they throw more up later. I think this one's sold out, but they got a bunch of other good blends. They're beautiful blenders. I've seen a bunch of blends to Carolina Rose. I don't know if Sherry smoked them or not, but they had some awesome bulk aromatics and stuff that they do a real good job on. They got one they made for the Chicago Pipe Show. I got it with me. I'm gonna do it this week. And a couple Oriental blends. All their artwork is awesome. The tobaccos I've had so far have been awesome. They got the Moose Marmalade. That's a good one. It's awesome. think I just put another order in too, so while I'm gone, I should get another order in because I got an email alert saying they restocked some more of their blends. There's one I have not been able to get. I think it's another Frogmorton match. I forget the name of it. Everybody I talked to who smoked it enjoyed it. This would be a good one to sell her, but it's too good to sell her. If that makes sense. But I don't know when I can get some more, so I don't know. Be a good substitute for my East Farthing that I like. But I've only have, I think I got like 10 tins of that. Actually, probably 8 left. It's a very dark, rich Latakia taste to it. Not strong though. And then like the, kind of like in Cross-eyed Crooked, that dark black Cavendish is kind of just there. And the Virginia's add a little bit of sweetness to it. A little bit earthy, hay taste to it. And the Burley's got a little, I know it's the same thing every time, but it's a little nutty and a little mossy tasting. I think the Farthing Stone, when I see it, when I taste it, I think, yeah, that must be what they smoked around the Farthing Stone. I think that's House of Thrones thing. Game of Thrones reference or something. I don't know. I don't read a lot about the vampires and the dragons. You can tell it's a nice, dark, smoky smoke though. It's real light, not harsh, very smooth. I like it in the mornings. I actually like East Farthing better in the mornings, but this is with a cup of coffee that's already sweetened, and this is good enough. With black coffee, I like the East Farthing better. If I go to bed every night, I've been enjoying it. I may have said this last time, I don't know, but quiet nights has been a nice smoke to wind down with at the night. And I haven't been that crazy over English blends or Latakia blends, but it's one of those things. I just start creeping over that way. I taste something and it's got a little Latakia in it or the Oriental in it, and I start rolling over, and next thing you know, I'm surrounded by Englishes, and then I'll be right back into Virginias again. This is a weird one because it's been kind of getting like a black Cavendish. Because, like I said, I like the Matt Fiddler. I like the Cross-eyed Cricket. I never know when I smoked around there. It had a weird black Cavendish, kind of just the dull, flavorless black Cavendish smoke to it. Maybe it was the Kim Byron that smoked yesterday. A lot of people with the Kim Byron's cherry, dark fire cherry. I know a lot of people said they don't like it because the chemical taste in the cherry taste, cherry flavor. But I always like that too on a lot of tobaccos. I wouldn't try a lot of cherry blends because I dread that Play-Doh taste or the chemical taste or the chapstick kind of popsicle stick artificial cherry taste. But to me, I know some people say they still got it, but to me, I didn't get it. So it's still worth a try if you want a cherry blend. The only two cherries I smoked that I liked, that's one of them. And I had one by Gawa, some kind of twisted cherry, something or another, but you have to dedicate one pipe for that and then throw it away when you're out. It's a cherry grenade in your pipe. But it's a good cherry smoke. Yeah, I don't mean dedicate that pipe to cherries. I mean dedicate that pipe to Garwood cherry, whatever cherry twist, whatever it's called. That pipe belongs to that blend now. I did have one like when the one I did go like that. I used to throw like an English in there once in a while. Get that little bit of cherry at the end, the ghosted cherry at the end, like Northwoods and Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding was always good in it to get that little bit of cherry at the back of it. The English number 1 and number 5, crusty cake with something, and eccentric, the something birds of a feather, any kind of that dark, spicy English or Balkan blend, whatever you call it. Sometimes they were good with a little bit. Sometimes they're good if you got a pipe that's ghosted with vanilla or cherry. It's good to have that. A little dessert at the end of it. Not at the end of it. It's in there the whole time, but it's in the back of the flavors. Not at the back of the smoke. It don't ruin it. If you know it's in there, it don't ruin it. I don't know about a vape or something like that. Like sweetening a dark bread almost. Or dark chocolate. Dark coffee, I mean. Or chocolate. European chocolate. Or Hershey chocolate. Yeah, it's a nice. Yeah, I got a good Medicaid. Yeah, I'm loving this blend. Wish I'd bought more of them. I got 2 of them. They may still have this one. All right, look though, if you want some interesting blends, you're looking at stuff you don't know what you want. Go to Briar Fellowship. Check out the Ravenwood blends. I got some there. I got a chance with all I got. I'll show you tomorrow when I get to Dalton, Georgia. Oh man, I forgot to put my Gamecock tag on the front of the truck. Put my Panther tag on the back of the truck. What else we got? I think that's about it. I don't know how long I can't read the little red number, but I should be there. It's about 4 o'clock now, and I should be there about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. Let me know if you're near Dalton. You need a new best pipe buddy to smoke pipes with. Not this weekend. I'll be busy this weekend. We're real close in the evening. I go scour the website for. I gotta scour through all the vape shops to see how many tobacco places I can find in and around Dalton without driving an hour away. Because I will drive an hour away. If I get off work so late, it'll be closed by the time I get there. But there should be a good cigar place there. But no, there's a college. I think there's a college there, Dalton University or something. All the stores, all the furnished apartments I was looking at had here at college. They might be a community college. I think my aunt used to live in Dalton. Sounds familiar. I always think, well, first I think Roadhouse when I hear Dalton, Georgia. Then the song Delta Dawn, Tanya Tucker comes in my head. Oh, wow, we're bunching up in traffic already, man. It's 4 o'clock on a Sunday. What have y'all done? You know we ain't out here working on these roads this late. We're probably going to be backed up between here and Augusta. Well, this little slowdown was figured out in my 5-hour trip. The water looks low, or the water looks high. Oh, we're just all going every which way. People are in the left lane, getting over in the right lane. People over in the right lane, getting over in the left lane. Everybody in between, everybody behind us is hitting the brakes. We're just cutting people off. BMW 2-seater got mad at a Chevy Silverado 2500, so I guess decided to intimidate him by running his butt real close. That'll teach him. I'm gonna go up there and see if I can find me a camper. If any of y'all live up there and got a camper for sale, let me know. I could put all my shit in the camper and just haul it in one load. Well, this does have a kind of a, not to Virginia, but I don't know, it has kind of a deja vu McKillen's vibe to it. But it's not as smoky it's not smoky like the Quiet Nights Medic is, with the kind of barbecue tang to it at the end, which I love that too. This is more of a light leather. I don't know how to describe it. It's still dark. It feels like it's blacker. Like in color wise, I think of the White Nights being like a brown, dark brown, and this I think of being black. But not strong. Like the brown's stronger than the black. You know, it's probably a weird thing that maybe that makes sense to some of you. Maybe I'm just an idiot. That's what happens when you get closer to Georgia. Let me know in the comments if you ever had Shortcut to Mushrooms. Or any of the other, what was that, the Fellowship? I forgot what the series was called. There's a whole series, the Hobbit series, I think it was called. By Just for Men. Smoke shops. I guess they're called smoke shop. A lot of time if you're driving on the road, them and I'm thinking the right ones. Them, the JR places, and Tinder boxes were the only places you knew there was pipe tobacco there if you stopped. Or a place with pipe in the name back in the day, before vape shops and stuff. Pipe and Pine was out there. I did have it confirmed that Davis and Sons used to be in a bigger location. I remember in the 90s it being gigantic. Not gigantic, it felt gigantic to me. Everything was a lot smaller now. Even Craney's is like a tiny little building. Yeah, this has a very familiar, like, Kelly's English kind of taste. But I ain't had a regular English. I mean, the closest thing I had in English, you know, nightcap and early morning. Which I like either one of them, but I don't think this has any Orientals in it. They don't have no Orientals in it. I think this is Burley, Virginia, and Canada, and Connecticut. I'm saying that, I wonder if it's missing something. No, it's not. I think it's perfect. It's a wonderful blend. It's almost, if you, like I said, if you like East Farthing and you want something a little bit less sweeter. Of course, Shelton Bay had something like that too. All their blends are a little bit different from each other. Oh, that's it. I got maybe just a load up 4 hours while I'm on the road. By the time it loads up, I'm in Gastonia now, so I got 30 minutes away from home. Maybe more, maybe 40 minutes. But we're about to put the cruise control on 80 and cruise through. Check out Ravenwoods. Tell me how much you love it once you do taste it. Tell me if you ever had any Ravenwoods blends, which one's some of your favorites. And let me know if you've had Shortcut the Mushrooms, or if you had East Farthing. If you want East Farthing, there is some on 10 bids. 5 10s for $110. Comes out a little over $20 a 10, but I think these 10s were like $18 a piece. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope you had a good Sunday. I'll see y'all. I may do something else tonight, but for now, I'll see y'all tomorrow.